Welcome to Tech Lifecycle Chronicles. I'm Alex Mercer.
And I'm Priya Sharma. Before we dive in, a quick disclaimer. We're fictional podcast hosts created for your entertainment and education. But the insights we're sharing today, those are very real.
And very practical, if I do say so myself. Today, we're tackling something that's been piling up in your office storeroom. Literally.
That's right. We're talking about aging IT assets and the hidden costs they might be adding to your bottom line. According to our recent listener survey, IT lifecycle management was the #1 requested topic.
No surprise there. Everyone's got a tech graveyard somewhere in their office. Am I right?
Or as I like to call it, the money pit that nobody talks about.
Ouch, but accurate. And later in the show, we'll be sharing a decision framework to help you figure out when to retire, refurbish, or repurpose those aging devices.
But first, let's talk about why this is such a common problem.
Picture this. You've got a storeroom piling up with aging IT assets, old laptops, half-functional printers, worn-out routers, and hard drives you don't even remember buying. Sound familiar?
And let me guess. You keep planning to sit down with your finance team to create an end-of-life cycle plan, but somehow it always gets pushed to next quarter.
Next quarter turns into next year, and before you know it, you've got employees working on machines that take 5 minutes just to boot up.
From a financial perspective, many IT managers think they're saving money by delaying replacements. But that ancient printer that needs servicing every month? It's quietly bleeding your maintenance budget dry.
I saw this firsthand with a regional bank client. They were tracking everything in Excel spreadsheets and basic SharePoint lists. No centralized system. No visibility.
Let me guess. They had no idea what was still under warranty?
Bingo. They had laptops and desktops in use for 6-7 years, way beyond their intended life cycle. IT support kept patching issues instead of replacing them.
And I bet this story ends with a security incident.
You know me too well, Priya. One outdated workstation became the entry point for a phishing attack, resulted in locked systems and a compliance audit.
Ouch. And all because no one could see the full picture of their asset lifecycle.
Exactly. But it's not just about visibility. Many companies don't have any triggers or policies for aging hardware. They're just winning it.
Ah, yes. The classic replace it when it dies approach. I remember a logistics company that thought they were being frugal by waiting until devices completely failed.
Until they had to do emergency replacements?
You got it. They ended up spending $90,000 in just 6 months on rushed replacements, overnight shipping, urgent support calls, and lost productivity. Almost double what a planned refresh cycle would have cost them.
That's the thing about aging IT assets. They create hidden costs that don't show up as line items until it's too late.
Let's break those down. First, there's the productivity drain. When employees are working with slow equipment, those minutes of waiting add up across your organization.
Then there's the increased maintenance. Older devices break down more frequently, requiring more IT support time.
Don't forget security vulnerabilities. Devices that can't run the latest security patches become serious liability risks.
And finally, there's the emergency replacement cost. When a critical device fails at the worst possible moment, and you're paying premium for rushed shipping and setup.
So how do we get ahead of this problem? It starts with proper tracking and evaluation.
If you want to make smart decisions, you need to track certain key data points.
First up, warranty status, age, and maintenance history. These are your baseline indicators.
Right. If a device is out of warranty and high in age, that's a red flag for potential failure. And if you're seeing frequent maintenance sessions close together, that's telling you the asset health is deteriorating.
Next, you want to look at asset usage logs. Is the device being used daily, once a month, or has it been gathering dust for the past year?
You'd be surprised how many IT assets are just sitting around unused because nobody knows they exist. I once found a perfectly good MacBook Pro that had been sitting in a product department closet for 8 months.
From a financial perspective, you should also be looking at depreciation schedules. The finance team already has this data. You just need to sync it with your asset management system.
This gives you visibility into how much useful life each device has left. If a device is fully depreciated, underperforming, and out of warranty, that's a pretty clear signal.
I always recommend assigning life cycle stages to all assets. Categories like in-service, red zone, end of useful life, and pending disposal give you at-a-glance visibility.
And don't forget to loop in finance. That's a mistake I see all the time. IT making decisions in isolation.
Absolutely. Many IT devices have significant resale value if properly assessed. Working with finance helps you plan timely disposals for maximum return and explore resale programs.
Now let's get to the decision framework. Retire, refurbish, or repurpose. This is the part that trips up a lot of IT managers.
It helps to have clear criteria. For retirement, you're looking at devices that are beyond repair, out of warranty, and incompatible with current software.
When you do retire assets, always perform proper data wipes through certified tools and maintain a chain of history for each retired asset. When it was disposed of, who performed the action, and proof of data erasure.
For refurbishment, you're looking at hardware that's functionally sound but underperforming due to a few aging components.
Right, like replacing an older hard drive with an SSD, adding RAM, or cleaning the internals. These relatively minor upgrades can extend lifespan by 12 to 24 months at a fraction of replacement cost.
And finally, repurposing, which is my favorite option from a financial standpoint. This is for devices that are underutilized or not aligned with their assigned users.
One company's obsolete laptop might be your next classroom kiosk or backup device. The key is to move these devices to less intensive operations.
I worked with a healthcare group that implemented this framework beautifully. They were seeing increasing help desk tickets tied to hardware slowness and had out-of-warranty laptops throughout their clinical departments.
What did they do?
They categorized everything using the framework we just discussed. High-performance devices went to clinical staff, refurbished devices to administrative roles, and repurposed equipment to training rooms and kiosks.
And I'm guessing they saw a significant cost reduction.
They reduced emergency replacements by 80% and extended the useful life of their fleet by an average of 14 months, all while improving employee satisfaction scores related to technology.
The key takeaway here is to anticipate the tipping point before breakdowns happen. Predictive maintenance and planned refurbishments cost way less than emergency replacements.
And use visibility as your superpower. When you can see the full picture of your asset lifecycle, decisions become data-driven instead of reactive.
And please, please move away from static systems like spreadsheets that don't automatically update you on different lifecycle stages.
As we always say, a spreadsheet solution is rarely a solution for long.
Well, that wraps up today's episode on aging IT assets. Next week, we'll be diving into sustainable IT disposal practices, because what happens after retirement matters too.
And don't forget to share your IT lifecycle challenges with us for our upcoming Q&A episode. You can reach us through our website or community forum.
Until next time, I'm Alex Mercer.
And I'm Priya Sharma, reminding you that sometimes the best way to move forward is to know when to let go of your aging IT assets, that is.
Thanks for listening to Tech Lifecycle Chronicles. We'll catch you on the next episode.